Welcome back, everyone. Let's play Rule the Waves 2 as Austria-Hungary. I don't have any idea what episode this is. All I know is that we're at war with France, and we're blockading them. We're allied with the biggest superpowers. It's the big three, essentially, just ganging up on whoever we want to. Little known to the people, hopefully, at least little known, is the terrible state of the Austro-Hungarian naval financial situation. But this is also a terrible situation we have walked before. In the most recent previous war. So I am confident that if we are able to emerge from this without dying, without being canned, that we will succeed. We will bring that debt back under control. And this is, and truly, is war not a time for desperately large loans? Convoy attack. So I think we can probably accept everything in France's. Oh. I bet you that this one. Wait, cruiser action. I'm gonna decline. Wait, no, I accept because we have tons of air. They have no air force anywhere nearby, and we have a ton of air. Convoy defense here. I don't really want to defend convoy. I will give them this one. I will accept that one because that would be massacre for them. Yeah, well, whatever. We damaged a French battleship. Food is becoming scarce for France. Let them eat cake. We swept a minefield. Okay, wow. Well, 50 to 11, but also 7 losses. None for them. In a massive battle between the US and France, the French destroyer has been sunk. Oh my gosh, the ripples of this battle will butterfly effect far into the future. One destroyer less in the French fleet. The Americans claim ultimate victory. Yeah, anyways, I've been a little bit, I'm like half sick, I would say. I don't get sick. I'm not really that sick, but it has hampered my ability to record. The biggest thing which has hampered my ability to record Rule the Waves is my recording of Distant Worlds 2. Fantastic game. Very happy about that. Anyway, let's see. What is it that I was going to do? Let's actually move some like token fleet into the European theater because it would be nice to have somebody there in case we do get a battle. So we'll get those guys and probably throw some kind of fleet of destroyers with them. Why not the the ones with mines? Maybe. Why don't I just take a few? No, I'd rather keep groups all together. So maybe we'll do something like this. You're short range, so you can't go. So the Attilas are going. Bon voyage. Oh, yeah, I don't like that one. Yeah, I guess that's fine. We do have stuff in Gibraltar. Okay, good. The British have sent some forces for us to sink for them. That's always great. Much appreciated. Oh my gosh. They gave us the good stuff. They gave us the really good stuff. And awesome, we have only the best of ships here with us. This is like the ideal. By the way, what's my objective? No objective. Okay, good. Then my objective is to get all the British ships sunk while still somehow delivering a victory. Speaking of British ships, what do we have here? Oh, we got the good stuff. The really good stuff. 16-inch guns, 16-inch guns, and 12-inch belt, 14-inch turrets. They have catapults, quality 1 guns for the 16-inchers. I forgot, what are we at quality 1 17-inch guns? Yeah, we are superior. So this is convoy defense, I'm realizing. That's why the transports are there. I think we'll just have this guy mosey on with those. And when we have control of these guys, that's going to be the fun. You know, it's just awesome when you have ships you don't have to care about at all. They can be sunk just freely sunk. No repercussion to my navy. Yeah, it's probably even to my advantage to like to get some of my own ships sunk because the budget situation, but it's fine. We shall engage, endeavor to challenge the supremacy of the French waters. We saw a little green airplane fly by. We've surely been spotted now. We shall charge valiantly into the... Oh, Mirza Kabir! That's a pretty famous location. Would have been much more appropriate for this attack to be going on at the very start of the war, with the French ships still in port. I don't even know what ships... the Empress of India, was that... No, I don't think either of those were the ships that took place in the actual Mirza Kabir, which, for those of you who don't know, was the sinking of the French fleet at the start of World War II. I mean, towards the start of World War II, after the French fell. I feel sorry, very, very sorry for whatever this is. It is going to be decimated. And we only have 2 super firing guns. Ah, Empress of India, you are not the same. Okay, then let me actually take a look at what we have. 9 16-inch guns in the all forward firing positions. Lots of dual purpose. That's actually quite a lot of AA, which is good. I think you'll need it in a moment. We've hit this thing with quite a lot of 16-inch shells already, and it is truly a heavy cruiser. It's already on fire. One of its turrets is down. At 13,000 tons, I don't think it's going to survive very long against the pretty impressive munitions we've already thrown its way. Now, it looks like we are going to have the French battleship enter the arena. And look at, I am a man who does not... I like, don't mind sinking all of these ships, and I'm pretty sure we'll win. But I'm also a prideful person, and this is like the pride of the Austro-Hungarian fleet. It could only be better if this was the actual St. George, which I'm just going to pretend it is. But yeah, I mean, this could be a very fun engagement. So we'll just maul this one. I'm going to get these guys up to 20, otherwise we'll probably never join the battle. Excuse me. But really what I need to do is I need to go drive at their port to prevent them from going into port. Okay, look at this. The battlecruiser has drawn blood. I think that's the first blood between the battlecruiser and them. Now this is just a dead ship. Is it already dead? It's not, but look at one of its turrets destroyed, another one disabled. Those happen to be the forward firing guns, so that in some ways it's not that big of a deal. Enemy are approaching AH Division 19. What? I believe, sirs, that you have missed your mark. You should be harassing the other folk. Okay, but that's not me. It's up here? I think it's up here. So onward we charge. Oh yeah, they're bombing transports. Okay. Inconstant took another hit. The brew is almost surely dead at this point. Let me actively encourage us to... Oh, that's not a battle cruiser? It can't not be a battle cruiser. Yeah, we've apparently misidentified it. 29 knots, so it's a fast ship, and it's only slinging 15-inch guns, so we are the... Oh, well, this is going to be problematic very quickly. The one way we can we'll just use our destroyers. Okay, let's take a look what's going on here. It's just wonderful that I don't have to care about this at all. We're still, in the meantime, hitting a dead, poor, sinking heavy cruiser. And we're going around in circles. Our formation has been thwarted. What formation? Meanwhile, the Bruce is still getting pummeled. Oh, she's dead. Okay, I'm gonna have to specifically ask them to engage. There we go. Okay, so as soon as we have a moment to, collect ourselves, we'll engage the... They still are calling it the Conda. It's really funny. Obviously, it says right there, it's a Friedland. There is another Brute class we could also take care of. Meanwhile, the pride of the fleet is just limping towards... Okay, we'll speed up a little bit more. Looks like we have our own airstrikes coming in, which is just kind of how we expect these things to go. I'll try to get my broadside going too, because this will also close them off. So, let's see what happens. Oh yeah, here we come. Oh, wow, that was an ugly one. Hull hit, and a battery. A secondary battery started to fire. Could be better. But here comes our aircraft, hopefully to do something. Yeah, here, let's get... Oh no, don't launch your torpedoes at that. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, well, we're sinking a dead ship. That's not that impressive. We'll just, engage these guys this way. This might be, yeah, it might be an actual light carrier. They keep giving me reports of this light carrier business, so Inconstant, which is taking a little bit of damage, we'll just send them off that way. We'll harass the carriers, the potential carriers. Completely unescorted, which is brilliant. It's the British tactics call for nothing less. I'm not amused, game. I am not amused. Just let me have my one moment of victory. God, fine. I hate you, but fine, we'll send the Presmal home. Yeah, she's gonna have to take her destroyers with her, too. Never a moment's peace here. Okay. So good luck, Inconstant. You are just going to go full-on ham, egg, and cheese against these guys. There. There's our defense. The Inconstant will have one destroyer with her. Okay, this is the big moment. Be one of those days, huh? I mean, this is the risk. I didn't actually even consider that the French would have air bases over here, but this is certainly the risk of any engagement in the Mediterranean. Is this actually a Conda class? This might actually be, and it actually is a Conda class. Okay, we'll turn around and let's wreak havoc against the folks here. You know, we're so close. I wonder if I might not ought to just... Like, she's doing okay. An extra torpedo hit might sink her, though. So let's just decide that discretion is the better part of valor. And... Wow, Conda's getting massacred here. Okay, you know what? Switch to the... Beagle's... Isn't the Beagle... Was the Beagle the famous destroyer from World War II? The one that, like... Was it the Beagle who charged? No, not the Prince Eugen or something like that. Scharnhorst? Was it Scharnhorst? I don't remember. It wasn't the Beagle, though. It was... The Beagle's... I don't know. The Beagle's famous for some reason. Standing out in my head for some reason. But that was like the lighthouse or something. I forget the name. There's a name which I don't know why. In my head, it sticks to me as lighthouse. Okay, yeah, we're decimating this thing. I don't know how many aircraft she was supposed to hold. At 12,000 tons, I doubt that many. But hopefully we're ending her day, so let's actually start launching torpedoes now. Oh, it's looking good. It's looking good. No! What? Wow. Oh, man. I was really excited about that one. Are we, like, fresh out of torpedoes now? Oh, man, we are. Alright, British ships, your only hope is to... ramming speed. You didn't think I meant it? Look at that. You turned... Self-preservation is such a difficult thing to overcome, I understand. How are we doing here? We can get back up to 18. It'll probably cause... we're about to get into gun range, which is the troubling thing. Now, I guess what I can do is take these guys off AI control. I first of all don't think it's a good idea to be in screen formation anymore. So we'll get them up to 16 while the Empress of India just chases wildly. Inconstant, I don't even know what the best thing for you to do is. You've already like massacred their entire force. So I want you to turn back, but yeah, any way you want to do that is fine to me. Doesn't look like it's all that necessary since you've actually sank both these ships. Alright, keep going then. Alright, Beagle, come on back. We're gonna go chase down the other guys. I saw some hit on the Friedland. Oh, good, good. I mean, as much as I can wear him down, I was hoping to get at least one torpedo hit, but as much as I can wear him down, the better. The more I can wear him down, the better. Just because, you know, if we happen to get into a surface engagement, very rare thing for 1955, by the way. We set? Yeah, recording screen looks like it's okay. Bergs are approaching enemy ships. Where? Here? Hopefully not. Oh no. Going after the wrong things. Well, that's fine. We'll just carry on. Empress. Oh, interesting. Well, that's interesting. Not ideal. How's she doing? She's not doing great. That was a pretty powerful hit, apparently. Let's have some of these guys, well, no. Just let it happen, I guess. It's just bad things are happening all over. I can't tell if these are torpedoes from a destroyer. Ah, apparently a land-based or an aircraft-based torpedo. No flooding, but the inconstant. No flooding on the inconstant. That's a joke. It's a biological joke. Yeah, I think that she's going to be okay. I'm a little more worried about the Empress of India, but hey, we're heading the right way. I mean, in both senses. In the metaphorical sense, we're heading the right way for a British fleet destruction. And, in game, we're headed the right way for the port. For defensive, for the safety of port. Still have this group of destroyers, the Lucina. 2, 5 quintuple torpedo tube launchers. It's got a lot of dual purpose guns. 23 heavy AA. Well, unfortunately, didn't help at all. Okay, so we are massacring these guys, and also, this has 6-inch guns on it. My goodness, I'm not even really sure. Well, it says 1,600 tons. That's impressive for a destroyer. Jeez. I mean, we might actually be doing damage to this. Yeah, 6-inch gun, 3.5 belt. I'm gonna take a moment to analyze this. What distance are we at first? We are at 6,000. At 6,000, we'll be penetrating. Yeah, that's more belt than they have. So we're actually going to be doing damage to this heavy cruiser. Indeed, we may have even been the reason why that front turret is damaged. Because we're still going to penetrate up to 5, which means 4.5 is less than 5. Last time I checked. Oh no, Harpy. You gave all your torpedoes, therefore, really, it's almost like a bee. Like those honeybees, when they die after they sting something, they lose their stinger and they just die. That's the way my destroyers are. And doubly so for any foreign destroyers unlucky enough to be caught in Admiral Tortuga's Navy. Yeah, but this is good. Getting those 6-inch shells in there, that's good. Yeah, 2 bomb hits and 1 torpedo hit. All of it from the air, as far as I know. That means this. The funny thing is, this thing hasn't been hit by a single shell. Oh, but wait a second. This was not a torpedo. Air-launched torpedo. This is a real torpedo. Shoots down. So the heavy A did something. So after we exchange enough fire and we're worn out, I think what we'll do is bring in my Presmo. I haven't looked. She's still flooding at 11. It would be nice to open up with the 17-inch guns, though. Just for a little. We have radar fire control. Are we actually engaging right now? I'm going to do it. We're going to turn towards. The Beagle. No, not the Beagle. This is just a funny situation. This one here. Uh-oh. Beagle got hit by a dud bomb. Up. A Harpy is being bombed. Doing some work. Another bomb hit on the Empress of India, but no damage because 4.5-inch deck. Well, if the 4.5-inch deck isn't going to give way, then 5.5 inches should be even better. I love that they're bombing the Harpy. She would be kind of an easy target from the sense that, she's dead in the water. Pretty easy to hit. Gonna slow us down to 12 and keep going. Since, the Freeland has actually backed off, and that means the Empress of India, and eventually the Inconstant as well, will get another chance at her. And we'd like to just go after that heavy cruiser. Okay, this is the big one. Still haven't hit. There we go, finally. I knew it was coming. One way or another, somebody's going to hit somebody. And all we need to do really is weaken them for the inconstant to come in and finish them off. Okay, I paused, I cleared my throat, took a drink of water. Let us proceed. Another 16-inch shell landing on the Friedland. This is good. In fact, I want to close. Oh, she's being attacked by aircraft or something. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I forgot that was going on. But hey, this is really funny that she was just sitting there peppering this cruiser, peppering it, and finally the cruiser was like, enough, and it just blew him up. It's a very comical story. That's a warrior's death right there. Also, a cautionary tale for my destroyers in case I want to go in. Harpy's dead. Constant is still fine. Beagle's about to run a miss of 2 new ships, which are probably destroyers. Might not be what she wants to see right now. We are hitting the Friedland a lot. She's on fire. So we are going to get her. And meanwhile, the Inconstant's just going to focus, get it, range its guns on this poor destroyer. Hits it with a 16-inch shell. Good night. Beagle's like, no, I'm actually just a French destroyer. Yeah. Oh yeah, they're slowing down on everything. I think this is already the end of the Friedland. So we did the right thing by just slowing down with the Presmill. Wouldn't have been a very interesting fight anyway. Slow down to 10. Beagle waterline hit, that's not a good thing. Probably got a lot of flooding. She's already lost, well, you know, this is just another British destroyer. Not that I really care. Yeah, this Friedland is done for. No, we're not going to launch. Get her home, that's the priority. Fantastic. We've done it. So we have managed to not sink the ships I was hoping to sink. Well, we got rid of a few destroyers. And it would be kind of fun to send my own ships against these. So I'm going to give them the very generous order to return to port. You have friendly waters here at Gibraltar. Gibraltar, of course, as we all know, Austro-Hungarian. The supportive call for well, we accept the British here, tentatively. Gibraltar will never be British owned. That's ludicrous. Oh, what the heck? Apparently we're bombing. Oh, it's already dead. Well, I think this is a successful mission. You'd have to say. We have been successful. So that, therefore, it is a successful mission. As long as we don't lose you. She's still flooding. Oh my gosh, where did this come from? Ah, more strikes. So it's not yet too late for us to lose one of those British ships. Slow them down to 10, maybe even 8 as well. There's something to be said about getting as far west as possible, as quickly as possible to get out of range. But man, the range on aircraft now is just so large. I don't think that'll make much of a difference. I think the Inconstant just put all of its ammo into the Friedland. Slow down to cruise. In fact, you really ought to just pair up again. Because that way at least they'll have the ability to help defend each other. And I guess, by the way, you know, in the midst of all this, that yeah, you're still fine. Let's have you attach yourself to support this if you can. I'm not sure they will take those orders. I did. Good. They're only going 10, so you can, even though your speed is 12, you'll be able to handle that. Get you to go at AI control as well, just so I don't have to worry about you. And we're good. Versus 50% flotation damage. Not good. But I saw a limiting of flooding there. We'll do another check here. Pressmill's limiting flooding. That's very good to see. We're down to 2. Yeah, I think I'm not too worried about her. She could probably flood for 2 the entire battle. That'd be okay. Inconstant is looking fine. No flooding. Yeah, Empress of India is actually not that bad either, and I think a speed of 10 should be slow enough. It's kind of slows down. Yeah, there it is. I saw this crash and I thought it was a float plane recovery crash. But anyways, we limited flooding even more on the Presmill, so that's... yeah. The only good news about launching... this is so funny. Look at this ship coming from nowhere. It's like, don't... why would you do that? Oh no. I would turn away if I were them, but... well, you know, I mean, I'd give them some credit. Oh, look at that! Hitting the inconstant. Thank goodness they're focusing on the inconstant. Could have been a lot worse. Yeah, and I'm surprised that she's going to get away. She's obviously not in great shape. In fact, I'm actually really surprised. How did she hit this many times? How did she even fire 4 guns? I guess the rear turret wasn't jammed? I'm impressed. Like, I don't know how they put that together. Oh, looks like we sank her. In fact, it was kind of her doom that she hit the rudder on the inconstant and just bought the inconstant more time to shoot at her. We were trying to go home, mind you. I'm not sure. We might still lose the inconstant. Oh, gosh. I think that's on 10. Alright. Squared away. And we're ducking under the cover of darkness. Okay, so there was another light carrier out there somewhere, but I think the damage had been done well enough as it is. We took heavy damage on 3 destroyers. Pray tell, what other 3 destroyers? The Aluta. So these were... oh, were these... huh. They might have been hit by a bomb and I wasn't paying attention. But hey, we survived, so it's fine. Well, it was a good victory. That might even be the last surface engagement of this timeline. You know, how many surface engagements have we seen since the end of World War II? I don't know, actually. Do you consider missiles surface? I don't know. I'm talking about with real guns. Okay. Excuse me. I'm overspending, I know. It's just a bad habit. I need my top shelf alcohol. Wow, she's in the dock here for 6 months. It's practically the rebuild time. I mean, practically a new destroyer build time. And we sank... how many ships do they have left? They have 1 battleship, 1 carrier, 5 light carriers. They have a lot of heavy cruisers. 5 light cruisers, 20 destroyers. Not too surprising that they're trying to put some merchant raiders in there. 43 corvettes. 2,000 aircraft, my goodness. That's a lot. Yep, keep going. Oh, look. Unexpected. We can't avoid the one that's right off the coast. Well, I'm going to turn right around and leave. My goal is, in fact, to go squad max away as quickly as possible. Thankfully, we have a weather that limits their operation. But I don't want to fight. So guess what? Unexpected battle? It's not so unexpected because we just left. Take that, game. You tried to do this to me, I got around it, ha! Actually, went too fast. We left one of our escorts behind. Oh, it's the British ones. No, this is, despite its name, I don't think we'll be found now. Go down to cruise. Let's catch up with the Tiger. Hello, Tiger. There you go. There you go. Got him. Okay, and now we're well out of range of everything by the time our aircraft come out. Just gonna sail up this way. Hooray! That was just not gonna be a battle I wanted to take. Wow. 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 That's a lot of victory points for like a nothing battle, but okay, that's fine. Here we go. Unfortunately, they might accept this one, and I don't really want to fight it. Okay, good. I rolled the dice. Fleet battle. Okay, accept. Decline. Haha! Naval budget increases! Oh yeah, are we trying to invade anything? Why am I not? I guess I'm just waiting for them to collapse, but okay, if they're not going to collapse, then why not invade something? How about Corsica? Yeah, why should have done this way earlier? I mean, oh yeah, let's take all these islands. It really will be our sea if we control all the islands in it. Although there is something to be said about taking like Tunisia so that we just control this like choke point. We can cut the Mediterranean in half at will. I think I like that better. 4 points versus what? 4? This is technically has a value of 5. Base capacity is just completely irrelevant because we already have tons of base capacity here. This has 3 airfields. You know, I think having one of these, I think this is better though. Right, I'm not the Italians. I don't own Sicily yet. Oh yeah, but we can cut. Well, we have this trifecta, right? We have Malta, then we have Sardinia, and then we have, if we have boy, Tunisia. Names are not coming to me. That would be pretty effective at maintaining a chokehold over the divide, basically Italy splitting it. Yeah, let's do it this way. I mean, it's not as many points, but I think it'll be nicer. What with Germany holding Libya? Silly Germans. But once we're on both sides, we will have them flanked. Excuse me. Okay, decline that. Decline that. Oh yeah, I wanted to check as well. Oh man, it's funny. I wanted to also check with our troops have invaded. Hey, we got Tunisia! Hooray! This is going to be a good last little war for us. Looks like it's going to be beneficial for the Austro-Hungarian Empire. So what I wanted to check and see is there any French... They keep getting this French thing here, but they don't have it. This is Italian. So why are French forces showing up? It's like obviously a game bug, but it's weird. It's quite weird that they keep showing up with a base right here. And they have no base there. Okay, last turn. Okay, well, we have to accept it. we will decline this. Unexpected battle, convoy attack. Now how are we doing here? Okay, well actually I'm not going to do this one on camera here. I'll just save and I'll do this. Yeah, by the way, it'd been like a week since my last recording. I'm not going to wait that long. We'll be back into the groove of it. So fear not, it won't be another week. But it'll probably be like 5 days or so. I'm hoping to bring the series to a close basically perfectly in time for Distant Worlds 2 to come out. Because it's already been occupying my time. Yeah, and we also have, I want to get back to War on the Sea and do another series on that. Some other spreadsheet type game. I keep trying to convince myself to pick up Aurora 4X. I mean, C# version, obviously. Have a hard time. I don't know. Anyway, we'll call this video to a close here. So thanks for watching, guys. Sorry about the delay in getting this one out. And hopefully there will be just a very routine delivery of the last one or two. I think we're only down to like 1 or 2 more episodes for this one. Just to close it out with my regular rhythm. And then if you have suggestions, again, this is the right time to start plopping those seeds into my brain. What things I might want to play next. Okay, anyways, thanks for watching. Stay safe and take care.